Last year, it was announced that St. Malachy's and St. Margaret's of Burlington would merge into one parish, known as the Burlington Catholic Collaborative. The collaborative is now in place, with Father James Mahoney taking over as pastor. From Lowell, Massachusetts, Mahoney has overseen parishes in Watertown, Brockton, and the South Shore before coming to Burlington.
It's been good so far. I have to tell you, the people have been very welcoming to me, as well as to my newly ordained priest. We have a brand new newly ordained priest. His name is Father Mahoney. He was just ordained in May, and this is his very first assignment as a priest. And people have been wonderful in welcoming him, and it's a joy to see such a young priest growing in his priesthood. And this is going to be a particular joy for our two parishes to watch this young man grow in his priesthood.
Many communities like Burlington have merged their parishes into a collaborative. Father Mahoney went on to explain the logistics behind such a transition.
Part of the reasons is, the first and foremost reason is for evangelization, to pool all the resources so that you can evangelize and bring Christ to the community. That's such an important aspect of it. But a very practical aspect of it is that our numbers in the priesthood are declining, and they're really declining rapidly. And so there isn't another way that we could possibly accommodate all the needs of all the parishes by having single pastors in every single parish. It just can't accommodate that any longer. So they're grouping parishes together, and priests are then being called to pastor two different parishes. It's different. It's a double responsibility, the double size of everything. You're kind of running back and forth. You feel like a ping pong ball, to be perfectly honest, going from one place to the other. But so far, at least here in Burlington, for my short time since I've arrived here, people have been very open to coming together and to working together as a community of faith.
With the collaborative still in its early stages, parish councils are still meeting to create a plan accommodating to the clergy and community of both St. Malachy's and St. Margaret's.
You know, nobody likes change. I've often said the only people who like change are babies and wet diapers. You know, so but other than that, it's going to be a little difficult because some people are going to say, "Oh, with the mass schedule change down in the future, that's my mass. How could you take that away from me, whatever?" But over the course of a very short period of time, people get used to it, and people really become open to the possibility of working together.
As the Burlington Catholic Collaborative continues to grow, Father Mahoney expressed his hope that people are able to come together in faith, building a stronger community.
That they'll be able to deepen their own faith and their own commitment to the Lord, so that having a real deep commitment to the Lord, they themselves will be able to be really His disciples in mission, to bring forth more people into the community, to worship Him, to celebrate God's love and His grace among us.
Until next time, this is Chris Flaherty for BNEWS Weekly.